Regarding Heroku, you should be registered user too. Then you need to go to the dashboard of your application. The link is following. And after all, let's create the application. So here it is. Yeah, let's choose the name. Here it is. Let's create the app. Yeah, so it's done. Now we need to go through all steps below in order to set up the Heroku on our local machine. So first let's download and install Heroku CLI. Okay, so I have a Windows. I need to download the installer. And let's install it. Yeah, here all options should be checked. Yeah, install. Installation is completed, but before proceeding with further steps, we need to create several additional files required for deploying to Heroku. So first of them is requirements.txt. Let's create it. In this file, we should specify the list of models to import. So in our case, it's model requests, of course, Python Telegram bot, Psycop2, and it seems to be it. The next file is runtime.txt. Let's also create it. And here it's needed to specify the Python version in which will our application run. So in our case, it's 3.9.4. Also, we need to create procfile and procfile windows files. I have already created them. So there we need just to define the file, the main file which will be running. So in our case, it's main Python, and here is the same. So now let's go to the Git bash. So let's perform git status. We need to add everything. Yeah. And commit it. And of course push it. Yeah, so it's done. So let's go back to the instructions. So we have existing Git repository, so we need to perform this command, but before it, we should perform Heroku login. So let's do it. Yeah, the page is opening. Let's press the login. So we successfully logged in. And now let's perform the mentioned command from there. Yeah, as a next step, we need to perform command git push Heroku master, but instead of master, we should specify our main branch. So it names main in our case. As you can see in the console, the bot is deployed. So let's also check the Heroku activity section. So let's go to the overview. Yeah, as you can see, the build succeed and the application is deployed. But if you check the bot, it won't work because there are still several points to do. So let's check the bot. Let's try to add something. So it's not responding. Let's start it. Yeah, so we are sure it's not working. So now let's discuss the points which we still have to do. The first one is setting environment variables on the server. I'm talking about the token environment variable, database URL, and so on. The second one point is the small refactoring of the code in order to be able to work on the server. And the third one is setting up the Postgres database on the server.